Join us on this Halloween special as we delve into the chilling accounts surrounding a selection of infamous haunted shipwrecks. Through eerie tales and personal encounters, we will explore the mysteries that linger in these storied wrecks, breathing life into legends that refuse to fade into the depths of history. But before we begin, keep your eyes peeled for a hidden ghost in today's video. Comment down below when you spot it. Now, let's set sail into these mysteries. 1. USS Arizona. The USS Arizona, a battleship launched in 1915, was one of the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy at the time of its commissioning. On December 7, 1941, the Arizona was moored at Pearl Harbor when Japanese forces launched a surprise attack. In mere minutes, 2 bombs struck the ship, causing catastrophic explosions that tore through its hull and ignited the munitions stored on board. The battleship sank quickly, claiming the lives of 1,177 crew members who were unable to escape the inferno. Today, it lies submerged, a solemn monument to the fallen. Visitors to the USS Arizona Memorial often report a strange, heavy sensation or an inexplicable chill as they approach the site. Many describe hearing the muffled sounds of sailors, echoing in the stillness of the water, laughter, shouts, and the rhythmic clanging of metal against metal, as if the echo of ship life continues in some spectral realm. Some have even witnessed orbs of light moving above the wreckage at twilight, believed by some to be the spirits of the men who died that day. It's said that the oil that seeps from the wreck, often referred to as black tears, serves as a poignant reminder of the sacrifice made by those soldiers. The deep sorrow felt by visitors stems from an immense respect for the lives lost and the realization that the past continues to linger in the very waters of Pearl Harbor. One visitor, a World War II historian, recalls his eerie experience while visiting the Arizona Memorial. While standing on the deck, he felt an abnormal chill run down his spine, despite the warm tropical air. "I noticed a soldier standing a few feet away, gazing at the water. He looked real, but something was off. When I turned to tell my friend, he vanished without a trace. That moment hit me hard. I could almost hear his thoughts, a mix of pride and sorrow about the day they lost everything." Jim later learned that other visitors had reported similar experiences, suggesting that the spirits of the sailors still hold a presence, longing to be remembered. 2. HMS Degrasse. The HMS Degrasse, a British warship, met its tragic end during a ferocious storm off the coast of South Carolina in 1782. The ship, named after the French admiral who played a crucial role during the American Revolutionary War, faced tumultuous seas that ripped her apart, leading to the loss of many lives. The Degrasse was known for its role in naval conflicts and was filled with brave men who might have believed the seas would always yield to their skills. To this day, the area surrounding the wreck is rich with ghostly tales. Fishermen report encounters of spectral figures wandering along the shore, looking forlorn, and often hear the lingering echoes of sailors calling for their ship. Local residents have described seeing ghostly lights dancing above the waves, which some attribute to the restless crew searching for their vessel. An eerie silence tends to envelop the area as sailing vessels pass by, with many sailors claiming they felt an overwhelming sense of despair. Others have recounted vivid dreams featuring scenes from the ship's last moments, suggesting that the souls aboard the Degrasse may be reaching out for understanding, closure, or perhaps vengeance against the storms that took their lives. One fisherman shared his unsettling encounter. "I was out on my boat, fishing at dusk when I noticed a strange light flickering in the water. At first, I thought it was another boat, but as I drew closer, I felt a sudden heaviness in the air, like something was watching me. That's when I heard it, distant voices calling in the wind, like they were trying to warn me away. It sent chills down my spine." He turned his boat around and left quickly, but couldn't shake the feeling that the souls of the Degrasse had reached out to him from the depths below, urging him not to disturb their resting place. 3. Lady Lovibond. The Lady Lovibond, launched in 1746, has become synonymous with tragedy and betrayal. According to legend, the captain, on his wedding day, learned of his bride's infidelity with a wealthy suitor. In a fit of rage, he confronted the two and, in a tragic twist, met his demise at sea shortly thereafter when the ship sank on its maiden voyage in 1748, taking the captain and his crew down with her. The ghost of the Lady Lovibond is said to reappear every 50 years, a spectral ship sailing along the coast of Deal, England. Those who claim to have spotted her describe a beautiful, ethereal ship surrounded by glowing light that appears amidst the fog, captivating those who gaze upon it. Witnesses have reported feeling an inexplicable pull, as if the ship beckons to them, only for it to vanish within moments. People often recount seeing ghostly figures of crew members on the deck, their expressions conveying deep sorrow, perhaps trapped in their eternal voyage. The tales surrounding the Lady Lovibond serve as haunting reminders of love lost and the betrayal that leads to perpetual suffering on the high seas. One resident recounted her experience. "It was the night of the anniversary of the Lady Lovibond's sinking, and I decided to take a walk along the beach. The fog rolled in thick, and I felt a strange pull towards the water. As I stood there, I saw a ship appear through the mist, beautiful yet haunting. It looked just like the drawings I had seen in stories, but then I noticed figures on board, faces filled with sadness, and I felt tears in my eyes. The ship vanished just as quickly as it had appeared, but that feeling of longing stayed with me. I truly believe it was the crew seeking solace, forever trapped in their own story of loss." 4. Wider Galley. The Wider Galley, a former slave ship turned pirate ship, met its end off the coast of Cape Cod in 1717. Commanded by the notorious pirate Sam Bellamy, the vessel was laden with treasure after plundering countless ships in the Atlantic. In April of the same year, a fierce storm struck, sinking the ship along with its priceless cargo. Over the years, treasure hunters have sought the riches of the Whydah, but they have also uncovered something more sinister in their pursuits. Stories of hauntings surround the wreck. Divers have reported feeling an oppressive weight in the water, a sensation of being watched. Some have claimed to see shadowy figures lurking in the depths, while fishermen have recalled hearing disembodied whispers or laughter carried by the wind. Local lore suggests that the spirits of Bellamy's crew manifest in the form of apparitions, trying to protect their treasure and ward off any would-be thieves. According to legend, those who attempt to claim the treasure will face misfortunes, shipwrecks, lost gear, and untimely accidents, echoing the curse of the Whydah on those who seek its gold. A diver shared his chilling encounter while exploring the wreck site. "As I descended into the depths, I felt an unusual weight pulling at me. I brushed it off as nerves, but then I saw it, an opaque figure of a man in pirate attire, watching me from the corner of my eye. I turned, but there was nothing there. The water turned cold suddenly, and I felt a rush of fear. I swam back up, and the moment I surfaced, the weight lifted. I swear I felt like I had disturbed someone's peace down there. It wasn't just a wreck. It felt like a warning from those who once sailed that ship." 5. Caleuche. The Caleuche is more than just a ship. It's a prominent figure in Chilean folklore, wrapped in mystery and myth. Described as a beautiful, enchanting vessel, the Caleuche is said to sail the fog-laden waters around Chiloe Island, appearing out of nowhere and disappearing just as quickly. Legend tells that the ship is crewed by the spirits of those who have perished at sea, drifting between worlds, unable to find peace. Locals recount tales of the ship's alluring music, which draws unsuspecting fishermen and sailors towards its hull, only to disappear into the mist before they can reach it. Many believe that the Caleuche is benevolent, intervening to protect those in peril and guiding lost souls to safety. The ship is also rumored to hold wild, festive parties on board, with laughter and music resonating across the waters, inviting the adventurous and the curious. Yet, the allure of the Caleuche comes with a warning. Those captivated by its beauty may find themselves trapped in the ghostly crew's otherworldly realm, where time stands still. An islander shared her experience. "One night, I was out on a boat with friends, and we saw a beautiful light in the distance. It was mesmerizing, almost calling to us. As we approached, I heard music, an enchanting melody that felt familiar yet distant. My friends wanted to go closer, but I felt a sudden urge to turn back. I described it, and they laughed, but I couldn't shake the feeling that it wasn't meant for us. Later, we rowed away, and I looked back. There was nothing there, no boat, no lights. Just darkness. Sometimes, I wonder if we were lucky or if we missed something magical. It's that mystery that keeps me intrigued and cautious about the stories of the Caleuche. Thank you for joining us on this haunting journey through the world of ghostly shipwrecks. If you enjoyed the tales of these mysterious vessels, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories from the depths of the sea. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.